I'm Melanie McGrath. I graduated in December 2013, and I've been awarded the Fulbright Fellowship for Andorra. Andorra, it's really a strange place thinking about it, because whenever you say, well, what's the official language, it's Catalan, but at the same time, there's this huge language continuum, and this is the 7th smallest country in the world, so for it to have such a strange language continuum in such a small place is insane, because you have it pinned between France and Spain. France and Spain's borders meet, except for this one little dot on a map, which is Andorra. And Andorra is co-ruled by France and Spain. So you have this unique government situation, and then that affects the people within the country, because you have a range of languages all the way from Provençal, Gascon, to Castilian Spanish, Catalan, and then you have English being spoken as well. I had previously been on one study abroad trip to China with the education department, and then I was looking for another trip to go on, and Dr. Kenyon happened to mention that he's going on a trip to Spain that May interim, and so really I didn't know much about Spain. I knew it would probably be a fun trip, and so I decided to go. When we actually started taking classes and talking about the culture, that's when I really got invested. He was talking about the Catalonia region and how they're so involved in their heritage. I think in America we get lost. Just, we're American, we walk around every day, we do everyday activities, but we kind of lose our national identity. We don't think about who we are or how we relate to each other. These people have it as an active role in their lives, and I think that's what really drew me into the Fulbright. Obviously I took a lot away from that trip, but I still wasn't thinking Fulbright at that point until Dr. Kenyon's like, you know, Mel, you had a huge experience in Spain. You love it there, you love the culture, you love the people. Why don't you apply for a Fulbright? You have Andorra, this country that almost nobody has heard of, but you've traveled through that region before. You understand the people, you understand what they're like. Why don't we do an independent study on it? I just bought my plane ticket. I'll leave August 24th. I'll be teaching a class in a high school. High school is required until 16, and then you can drop out. So I'll be teaching 14 to 16-year-olds, which is equivalent to our 9th and 10th grade. But I'll be responsible for telling them about American culture, kind of what it's like here, and then teaching them mechanics of English, of course. It was all kind of fate in that strange way where everything just happens to come together. Without Coker's one-on-one experience, there's no way it would have happened, because there's no way Dr. Kenyon would have known me and said, oh, well, you're involved in English learning, you love Spain, maybe I'll do an independent study with you to teach you about this country, and then maybe you'll get a Fulbright from it. It was a natural process just because of the environment that Coker offers.